Today I'll be giving my informative speech on the Orient Hotel, the number 11 Saloon, the Judge Roy Bean replica, and Clay Allison's gravesite. Imagine how many people have enjoyed the Orient Hotel and number 11 Saloon since 1896. Imagine how many people will visit and enjoy in the year 2096. Millions. An important landmark has been restored so that our West Texas history can be preserved for future generations to enjoy. On November 7th of 1891, R.S. Johnson and his wife, Georgia Wheat Johnson, along with their two small children, Bella and Elmer, arrived in Pecos traveling from Camp Wood near Uvalde. In 1896, R.S. Johnson built the number 11 Saloon, where Jess Hurd was the first bartender. Also in that year, Barney Riggs killed William Earhart and John Denson. In the museum today on the northern wall, you can see bullet holes from the gunfight that went on and two metal plates on the floor where the cowboys fell dead. A few years later, in 1904, R.S. Johnson realized the need of more hotel accommodations, and the Orient Hotel was built. The hotel was actually built and put together by Robertson, a man who put together a machine to make big blocks and hand-molded them. Robertson agreed to a full contract with Johnson and started building the hotel. So how exactly did the hotel receive its name? Rumors are said that the hotel received its name due to the Oriental people working on the railroad. And another one was that at the time the museum was built, there was a Chinese restaurant out back. The Orient Hotel was used up until the mid-50s. The museum started in 1963 by a group of citizens who wanted to preserve what was left of the Old West. Everything in the museum was donated, from the Rodeo Hall of Fame room to the train room and much more. Special groups and organizations of Pecos actually adopted a room and furnished it themselves. The museum today stands 3 stories high, with the original lobby, dining room, staircases, ceiling, and floor. One of the most frequently asked questions about the museum is it haunted? Throughout the years, people who have visited the museum have said they've seen shadows, moving objects, felt a gust of wind past them, and even smelling perfume on the 3rd floor coming from one of the suites. None of which scared them, but kept them very interested in coming back. Not only is the museum and the number 11 Saloon a sight to see itself, but also outside the museum, you'll find a replica of Judge Roy Bean's courthouse that was built in 1936. The original courthouse was located in Lantry, Texas, 180 miles south of Pecos. Every few months, Roy Bean would leave his headquarters in Lantry to hold court in Pecos. Right next to the replica is the gravesite of Clay Allison, a notorious gunfighter and a well-respected citizen of Pecos. Clay Allison had an accidental death. While reaching for a sack of grain, he fell off a wagon and one of the wheels rolled over his neck and killed him instantly. Allison was buried in Pecos Cemetery, but in August 28th of 1975, his remains were reburied at the museum. So as you can see, there's plenty of interesting and fun stuff to look at in the Orient Hotel and number 11 Saloon. So next time you make a stop in Pecos, Texas, swing by the Orient Hotel and take a walk into the Old West.